Greetings, my biter friends. Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and we are back with Factorio Nullius Maximus, and I'm just checking some things in the factory, trying to make sure everything's working like it's supposed to. I think it's doing fine. How's this water? So, our main base water seems to be perpetually low. Well, we have some water here. We have water here. And here. And then this connects to here. We have water there. I mean, there's a couple of random areas I guess we don't have water. Just in this tank. Which is fine, this is just an exhaust tank. Okay. Never mind. I was worried about nothing. These guys seem to be operating okay. Why are these guys not running? We don't have enough saline water production. Let's go fix that. That will cause us to have more sand to burn and other stuff like that. So the saline water is just going right out of the system as quickly as we can make it. Ay, ay, ay. We are only... This wastewater's fine, but we're only doing that if we don't have... Wait, why is this in... Oh, we're only doing that if we have lots of wastewater, otherwise we're trying to ship it out to our other site. We need more production of saline water here. And honestly, we're not gonna get it. So... let's do this. We could put some here, I guess. Uh-oh. Wait. Hang on. Let's undo this. And then we're gonna paste this. We're actually gonna reverse this. And then that will connect up just perfectly straight. And then we can connect you here. And then the wastewater will connect here. Perfect. Yeah, that'll actually do just fine. One of these should be enough to power this, and then we'll be getting more saline water in. Well, we have the power pole already. Silly me. Yeah, we'll let the bots take care of things. Do I want to do... No, I don't think we're going to do another mass pipe upgrade. That would be a little bit overkill. Okay. So these guys are going to be operating now. Looks like that's a little bit higher. And how are we doing with our machines running? Better. Still not perfect, but more of them are running, most decidedly. Okay. Kind of boring to just have the sand here. Yeah, this is fine though. All right. The other thing, we could switch these guys over. Yeah. We switch these guys over to fresh water, then we have to somehow get the saline water up here. Okay. Where would we do that? Now we need this guy. Yep. So let's see. No. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how we can convert these guys over to using salt water, so that way we can box up, or fresh water, so that way we can box up our production here. We don't need that. We can do without this. Just trying to clear up a few pipes now that we have extended range. We really don't need this. We don't need that. What? I don't think these guys are needed at all anymore. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. That's fine. Well, carbon dioxide goes around a couple of places. It's fine. We have fresh water here. Just as the exhaust from the tank. Let's... Okay. I think this has to be the saltwater line, and that's clear. So what we're gonna do is move these guys over, and so I'm gonna actually convert this to box salt right now. Both of these. So what we're gonna do is switch to boxed. Oh, it's only brine electrolysis that we can do that. Oh, that's too bad. Still, we'll load this up. Loader. And then boxer. And then these guys we're going to switch over to the brine electrolysis. And then we'll let the salt that's in the system right now go through. Don't think we really need this. We're just gonna change the way this is done. Let's actually have you come here and then down there. Okay. That's gonna be a much, much better way to do that. You do need power. Okay. So we're all at boxed now. Actually, I'm just gonna... Whoops. We picked up the box. That's fine. We'll just set down this box. We're gonna take this. We're gonna do a little bit more normal of a net. Let's have it go here. That's also saline water, but we're gonna get rid of that. Okay, dissolve that. We'll fix the other stuff later. Now, hydro plant. We want this way here. You guys are gonna be caustic solution boxed. Okay. Then I think I'm gonna go switch the other stuff over as well. This would be quite swell. Let's do like this. You may even copy this formulation over. Okay, so now we just need to do. Okay. That will do. Okay, then we need to, let's get all this back down and let's start making some. Okay. Perfect. Now we're gonna need more fresh water. So in order to do that, we need probably another one of these. There's very little methane on that line, and that's just the waste methane line, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and just kill this. Any waste methane is going to go to the other site. Ooh, it's painfully obvious this was upgraded. Okay. That should give us enough room to do another one of these. And then we can do another there. Okay. Then I probably want less from this electrolysis. Probably more of the water. So this guy is full of hydrogen. Because we don't actually pump in the hydrogen from here. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Problem without an easy solution. I'm just gonna blow those away just for a scooch. So I can see and think through this a little bit better. So that's saline water. We can actually probably do this more easily like this now. Yes. Much better. And then this one doesn't connect anything. And that's why clearing out the stuff helps. So now, what we can do... We probably still do have to have our waste oxygen like that. Yeah. What a mess. Okay, what we need is the oxygen line really should connect there. Well, we pump in the oxygen, but not the hydrogen from there. Which seems so wrong. What if we... That's chlorine, and that does need to be there, but we could do something slightly ugly. Then we don't need this, then this can be here. And then let's put our chimneys back here. Trying to configure this so it'll produce the caustic solution a little bit more efficiently. And then we'll take what we've learned from this and apply it to our better factory. So, yeah. We need chimneys. 2's probably more than enough. Now, okay, the hydrogen line still is connected there, but what if we... Well, I don't want to move that connection. So what if we did this though? How's that? That's not any better. Because we're still not pumping this in. So what if we did this, and we'll go back to this. There we go. So now that's pumped in. Well, let's upgrade you. And I'm gonna try to do a little bit of a bigger jump so that way we can get away without having to do this. And then let's copy and paste right here. Okay. Why not put one more better water pipe there? Good. We did connect the two water systems. That's probably making actually a rather large difference. Okay. So now we're going to be desalinating a lot more water and brine. The brine here again, making these really inefficient systems. Oh, we did need brine there. Wait. Hydrogen chloride neutralization. I don't know that we really need this. anymore. I'm gonna cancel that actually. This doesn't need any more here. Okay. Don't know where that pipe went off to. Well, I'm gonna move this pump here because it seems the more natural place to do this. Then let's change, let's copy paste, and then let's move this to there. Can we put another one of these right there? We can! Beautiful! Except for the power pole's in the way. Okay, we don't actually need that power pole. Or that one. Beautiful. This is all starting to work. Look at this. Look at this. Got 4 machines here. This guy has no energy currently. Oh. Probably need to do something like that. So now you should work. Okay. You are full of hydrogen, which is not at all surprising. Okay. Now look at this. Now the brine is a little bit deprioritized. Although we have tons of this. What are we missing is water? Okay. How are we going to get more water into that system? This water does go into here. Now, wait a second. This is an exhaust water line. We don't want that to be an exhaust water line anymore. Yeah, okay. How can we make this not just an exhaust water line? Let's go all the way back to here. Yeah, this is messy, messy, messy. We'll do it here, I guess. Now we have plenty of water. Beautiful. Much, much, much better. Now I want another couple of these machines. And I think this is starting to look better. Should be a more balanced system, I'm hoping. Well, we'll find out, I guess. It's gonna be less oxygen at the very least. too much wastewater. Alright. Not wastewater, saline water. Okay. Too much saline water is an interesting problem. So we got better connectors now. Let's even improve these, because these were upgraded pipes, obviously. But if we reduce the number of connections, we'll get more pressure. Okay. So this guy is totally full. And it's because effectively we need no caustic solution. Well, that is a nice problem to have. How is this going? No demand for iron, steel products, and then no doubt aluminum could benefit from the big upgrade. Okay. No, some progress has been made. Do we want to box this up? Ooh. I mean, yes. But how? I mean, we can clear that out. Obviously, we're gonna have a few issues with storage there. We'll let this run for a little bit longer. Oh, we got a beacon here that doesn't have power. That's nice. But we'll work on this. For now, I'm pleased it's running better than it used to. There's not really a lot more. You know, hang on. This is silly. Yeah. Then let's go up here. Okay. Just make sure that actually was right at the right length. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That should be mildly better. Yep, every time we play with this, and we may just be making a bunch of small tweaks, but every little small tweak ultimately turns into giant ones. Wastewater to sludge, which we don't have tons of wastewater at the moment. All right, so what's next? Soda ash, maybe? Soda ash. Crushed limestone is cheap. Graphite is cheap. Sodium sulfate's expensive. Hydrochloric acid, it's not that expensive. Oxygen is cheap. Do we want to actually use our precious sodium sulfate? Well, aluminum oxidation. So let's see. Crushed bauxite's no big deal. Aluminum hydroxide is easy enough. This will produce some sludge, which is fine. I think our current formula does. We're not doing powder. We're not doing that. So to alumina will become this. Aluminum carbide and aluminum ingots. Or, yeah, we can do both of those formulas. Okay, which we're gonna have to do, and that's fine. Really, it looks like aluminum... Well, the aluminum plate box will have to use some caustic solution. That's not a big deal. Ingot box, the rod box is the same. The sheet box will have to use some lubricant, which is different. And same thing with the wire. Okay. Solar collector box, wow. Interesting. You know... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. These guys ultimately shipped off in a box to produce a couple of different things. What I'm gonna do is put one of our little machines so that way if it is boxed, then we're going to unbox it. Otherwise, we're going to leave it alone. So let's go ahead and install that. So you're gonna filter, let's just do sodium hydroxide box. And then we're gonna clear this out, and then we're going to do. And run this through a boxer. Okay. Next, we need to start boxing from this point. Actually, let's just do it around the corner. Because we can do around the corners just fine. Okay. These guys, I'm actually going to just convert them straight to boxed recipes from this point forward. So then let's just wave this guy over all of this. And let's upgrade, for that matter, all of these guys. Okay. And let's upgrade these as well. We can make these more dense, and let's actually do that. So, yeah, having more dense of those is going to be quite helpful. Let's wait until everything is done, just so I can make sure that we got it all connected right. We did not. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, the boxes are already going. That's good. Let's bring you over here. Okay. So then we can paste one more. Tragedy. Okay. Oh, that's also the power pole side. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to convert these guys over to used fresh water. We're gonna move this here. So that will not let me connect this now. But let's just know that we're going to, let's actually, let's do the conversion now. We'll go ahead and toss that, and then we can hook you up. So here's the dealio. We need to get rid of a lot of our old caustic. Let's just go right to there. Yeah, this is not working because we have these giant boxes full, right? So let's pull all of this out, and then we're going to kill all of these. Okay. So, right, then we need to do this and here, and we need, I don't know, that will do. We can feed in all of this, and in fact, let's put a requester chest here for all of this. We're actually getting close to maxing out the recipe. Okay, let's toss all of this, and then the robots are gonna have some fun. That's okay. They are allowed to have a little bit of fun. So we have some undiluted, yeah. We'll go ahead and just clear out everything that is not. Okay. Box stuff we're gonna stick in. Everything else will stick in our trash. And the Logibots should come and rescue us. Let's just make sure. last one there. Okay, that should all do. Let's take all this out and we're gonna manually stick it in here. Good. Look at this. Oh, we're obviously gonna kill that box. Save the bots some work. Now we could make more of these machines if we wanted to. We could put them a little closer. Do we want to? You know, why not? We don't need it now, but there have been times in the past where more machines would have been helpful. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Then I'm gonna make this a demand chest, and we're going to obviously request the caustic sodium hydroxide box. All of them. We only need one feed-in machine now. Oops. Okay, now we have a lot more machines that should be a lot more capable, and the caustic solution should be flowing a little bit better, really in the entire base. All right. Why is that train here? There is no station that's requesting any. That's a good reason to not have any. Oh, I should have put this here. Yeah, I believe that will do what we needed to do. So a few more producers of caustic solution. Could put some speed modules in if we wanted to, or even some speed beacons. It's really amazing that that lined up like that, but that's okay. All right. Now our water, let's try turning this up a bit. So this is set to water less than 15K. Let's set this to 25. Like let's try 30. This is a lot more important than it used to be. So we're going to want to keep a little bit more around. Oh my. Okay. That's better. So whole stacks of machines are running, and the brine is running a little bit more, which is actually what we want. Because the brine, I think, is a little bit more efficient. The boxing is basically going to have the effect of a bigger buffer, which is again what we want. We could even make these denser if we wanted to. You know, no, these can't be very easily made denser because of the two different yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that E. Do we need any beacons here? Not really. I think this is all moving quite nicely as is. Go ahead and upgrade that. In fact, let's just do the pipe upgrader along this whole thing. For that matter, these guys. Yeah. All right now. That is excellent to see. The caustic solution's basically full. What's next? Soda ash. So, which formula do we want to use? We could do the boxed one directly, which is ultimately what we're going to want. Is boxed, or we can use the sodium. Now this does use brine, which, let's be honest, the only thing holding this back is salt. What? Oh dear, we have a major problem. We have tons of salt. Just take me right there. I don't know that we actually need this water. Probably not. Okay, so let's go see why we have all of this, and yet it looks like it's not actually going to where it needs to. Oh, the tragedy. So much lost productivity from that. Okay, that will come around real soon. The boilers are operating quite fast. You know, I think I'm no longer as worried. We're gonna just need to start making more sodium hydroxide. That's just all there is to it. But we have the sulfur. We're making more and more of this as time goes on. Okay, now that the buffer is gone, yeah, we're not quite the yellow belt, but look at all of this sodium that's going to start getting made, and just all of this stuff. And all of this is made from wastewater. What if we started making brine deliberately to make into salt. I mean, it's not the worst idea in the world. We'd want to be careful and control it. But we have a good sink now for brine that's always going to be processing stuff. So I don't think it's really a concern. Yeah, this is... We want that to be running basically full-time though, and we can make another station if we need to. We could just make a full-time salt-producing station for that matter. We have enough room up there. Let's do this. So this is going to be similar to our caustic station. We're going to do... saline from, yeah, from seawater. So let's do this, and then I'm going to pipe upgrade it. Based on the fact that it's not built, I'm going to assume this is all in Roboport range. Okay, then the seawater... We probably need 2 intakes to feed this. Boy, it's been a long time since I put it down as seawater intake. It's been a very, very long time. Where are you, seawater intakes? I don't know. All of these solar collectors, we should go put those down. Silica, I don't really care. Hard glass, we want to get rid of. The other stuff we do too, for that matter. Yeah. And I'll just take this approach. Oh, this is overkill, but whatever. I'm so blind right now, and I just want to find it. Don't really care. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay. Then beyond there we need the desalination, so we're gonna take this design. So that'll convert the saline to brine. I'm actually going to reverse this direction though. We probably need to do... What if we put it over here? Honestly, can't think of a compelling reason not to put this here. Okay. It's a little silly, but silly is fine. There's really no reason not to use this brine all the time. I don't think there would be, so let's try here. Okay. Well. All right. Then we'll come here. Bring this down to there. And I'm going to do a pump fed injection into here. So we've been just trying to do kind of organic stuff up until this point in time, but now we're actually deliberately going to produce brine. Okay. Then the water, I'm going to let connect into here. We'll upgrade the plumbing for this. To there at least. We may as well upgrade that whole section. And then we're going to put a relief valve. Ooh. Honestly, I'm less concerned with that kind of stuff than we used to be. Let's just do this. Okay, so we need to do a relief valve. If there's ever too much water, we're just gonna dump it. Okay, and then we need an out flowy. Ooh, nope. Yeah, let's do it here, I guess. Okay. Okay, everything should be flowing pretty nicely. It does look like we could use a little bit more processing here. Let's just dump some speed modules into here. We could also put down one more right there. They could be tighter in. Okay, hang on. Yeah. This should do. That should do. And we need to connect to that guy up. And everything will connect eventually. We'll have extra stuff in the speed modules. Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. Progress. So this should produce way, way, way more brine, which is, look at this. We could beacon this even. go ahead and beacon that real quick. Because I'm confident we're going to start producing way more brine. Let's see. So let's start from here. Really? Oh, we're gonna go, I guess, here? Yeah, this is gonna be the brine line. Okay. Let's go ahead and blue it up. Probably not going to be a ton of it, but this should all help. Okay. And then we're going to run this up. Okay. Okay, that'll pump a little bit faster into there. Then this is the fresh water, which is going every which way. Okay, okay. Now, this is a bit of a problem. Can we take one side of this? So we'd have to change up our formula, or not formula, we have to put power poles in here if we're gonna do this. So what we're gonna have to do is do this. Then we can put a power pole in here. And that is good enough to power both sides, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to tear down all that belt and we're going to copy this. Actually, let's copy this section so we know we have it lined up right. It is important to get it lined up right. Perfect. Now can come the beacons. Let's also make sure we productivity this whole thing. Let's try that. I have not put productivity in all of these, have I? If I put them in any? No. All right, then. Don't need beacon there or really there. Let's see. Don't know if there will be enough chips. Yep, once all of this is placed and everything should run, including the beacons. We need to go down to electronics. So I'm gonna hitch the next train that takes us in that direction. Argon and nitric acid. Yep, this is actually taken straight to electronics. Beautiful. Maybe it's not quite close enough. we got a decent amount of productivity modules. I always hate stealing them from other things, but... How long? It's 120 seconds. Okay, go ahead and go to titanium argon drop. Don't know that we're gonna need anything here, but yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. Perfect. Now these guys should be so much better than they were before. How is the brine going? It's red. We didn't deal with the wastewater. Dadgum. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, wastewater. Wastewater. Guess it's got to go out the other direction. Don't think I want to trash this. Because wastewater is pretty valuable, and honestly, this is going to help create more brine. I guess I have to go here. Go ahead and use this top part. This is eventually, theoretically, going to be another part of the main bus, but I'm not super confident that's actually going to happen. So wastewater, let's just bring it 2 down, right there. Okay. Not too shabby. Yeah, what are we gonna do about this? That's inconvenient. Help. Guess we'll just have to do this. It's ugly, but it's not hideous, and it will pump it into the right spot at least. Okay. So we have too much sludge. Really? This sludge is okay, and it's effectively, we don't have enough sulfuric acid to turn this guy on. It is fair. We did deliberately want to reserve some capacity, and this is effectively not going because we need more. We have too much of sporic acid. Can we get more hard glass? Maybe. I mean, the hard glass is a big influencer in a lot of different lines, would sure help that out, but We have enough glass fiber. It's really the gypsum, and the gypsum... Wait a sec. We did finish this. Good. I was gonna say... So how's the box gypsum going? Well, we have actually quite a bit of it. We're very, very close to kicking off a load. What could we do? I know what we can do. It's the sodium. It's this stuff. This stuff mostly just needs new salt. So, oh yeah, it's all connected. Tell you what we're gonna do. I do not want that new salt production to stop. Little long episode, but the last thing we're gonna do. I don't want to have it stop because there's too much wastewater. So what we're gonna do... let's have this pump into a large container. Can't easily do that. Okay, fine. We'll do a medium. And this large container is going to have a relief valve. So if this pops, then we're going to continue to make salt at least. And the only way this stops is if we have all the salt. Which I think is a fine place to be stopping. I think eventually this is all going to be more balanced once we've upgraded everything else. But... I don't think it'll hurt to have some possibility to throw away. There's not too much wastewater that's generated in this. Ooh, we need more of these. Ooh la la. We can put one here. We'll just connect you up. 2 more should mean plenty of seawater at all times. Well, let's see. We need 100 seawater every second. Plus they have speed modules. Basically, it should be probably close to 1-to-1. Okay, now they're all going all the time. We're still getting a few blinkies here. We probably could get away with one less of these, but that's okay. So we're only producing 66 brine per second, and that seems to be going down. Well, that's just because this tank is full. Let's... This is the direct brine line, right? Let's feed it directly into the overflowable tank. Which has some other good properties as well. Effectively, I think this is going to be better because it will still allow the brine to come out a different direction. You know, the brine coming in from the other way will still be able to be pumped into here. But if we have too much here, we're going to trip this valve, which we have tripped. Output full. Oh dear. We have too much water. If we have too much water here, we do need to just toss it. So, you know the drill. We're gonna pump feed this. And then we'll connect it to an overflow eventually. I do think it's probably worth upgrading this line to blue. Honestly, pipe physics are enough of a mystery to me that I just want to use the best pipes all the time. Unless it's like an assembly. But if we're transporting things from point A to point B, and if it's a moderately used assembly, not like the heavily used ones. Then if this one gets to be too full, we need to do something with this. Let's do a relief valve. And then I'm gonna have to find a way to sneak this around to where we want it to be. We need to just dump it if it's too much. We do have a line that we could sneak through here. It's gonna be right about here. Nope, not that one. Let's try one over. Okay, and then ba-boom, ba-boom. So if we have too much water there for our salt production, we are just gonna toss it. Okay, now we're talking. Now we have so much water. What could we do with all of this water? I mean, we could make hydrogen and oxygen out of it, but who cares, right? This all should just, when we get the electricity, it will, when we have the demand for electricity, we're going to use it. Okay, while we're out here, and all of these giant panels, they're basically there to waste treat stuff. Yeah. We have not really been using much. Our wind power is pretty sufficient for the power draw that we have on the base right now. I think when we go to full aluminum processing, that's going to change. This is actually kind of nice. Pure sterling. I don't think these are really getting used very much though. Okay. What I'm gonna do, let's go ahead and just put these, I'm gonna put 2 rows of these. And then, yeah, we'll have some stored energy. We can put a few more of these Sterling tanks. As well. Wonder how many of these Sterling engines we actually even ever use. But this should be able to store a lot of heat. 300 kilowatts average heat before bonus. And these generate 150, so this is twice as much heat. Let's also upgrade all of this. So I also want to upgrade this. Okay. It's gonna no doubt take a bunch of resources. We do have a few of these that are going, really? Why? Yeah, the Sterling engines are only a very small part. Most of our place is solar powered at this point in time. And it's probably going to stay that way for a while, to be honest. Okay. Whoa. Sodium sulfate is backing up. So what does that mean? You know, I don't entirely know if we have converted that train over. So let's go make sure that train is converted over. Let the robots keep working on doing those upgrades. Yep. Okay. Good. Now we are talking. It's looking so much better. Oh, the tragedy. Wait, come back. Come back, train. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, let's just let this go. Yeah, we got a lot that we're gonna have to convert over, okay. Okay. So we should only load boxes from this point forward. We need to switch this actually over to boxed sodium sulfate. Boxed sodium. Sodium is still unboxed and probably, well, I don't know how long that's going to remain the case. All right. So here's the deal. Everything that's in here, ooh, this is just gonna be a pain. Pain in the socks. Okay, everything that's in here, we need to convert over to boxed. I'm gonna actually make 2 of these just to help speed up the process a little bit. Wait, hang on. This needs to be filtered to sodium sulfate. Okay, that's gonna be much better. So then we'll switch this to boxed. Wait a sec. We have a full line of this. Huh? Problem is a waste. Oh my. This train was never converted over to boxed or boxed sand. I think concrete can handle that. Okay, well, that's obviously a big problem. We'll get it taken care of very soon, though. And then that means that things are going to be flowing again. Oh, the gypsum problem. It's good to have 2 of these machines going here, though. Trying to get all of this stuff converted over real quick. Hopefully, well, let's go see how the gravel train is. Let's just make sure that this can deal with boxed sand. It's not all the sand that comes in is boxed. That's the input, and then okay, we can take either one. Good. Excellent. We're now fully done this. Okay. So let's copy this We don't need a, we need a, yeah, it goes in, that's fine. This is the, no, actually this needs to be goes out. And then goes out, we don't have any there. So let's see, this is it goes out. So we're gonna say boxed sodium sulfate. Okay. That should start feeding a lot more of that here. It looks like things are flowing again though. Yeah, we must have had a gravel trash shipment come by. Let's see, what can we do to improve the flow of things? We could add more of these. Okay, let's just walk over there and see if that will help any. Yeah. That should help some. Because it's the throughput on this line that is the most critical. Okay. Good. So hopefully that feeds out a little bit quicker. And it looks like we're getting half of the belt. We got to clear out. Let's just... I'm gonna do just my short-term box solution. Just to clear out the backlog is one, and the other thing is this is a little bit better at keeping things balanced. It will take equally from either side and output to the correct side. So that should help, and it does seem to be helping. We're keeping everything nice and balanced. The question is are we still going up? And it does look like we are, which implies we really need more of this. Wow. But I'm right up against those solar panels. Now, we also have this problem. We have too much mineral dust. And this really only goes to science, so that's a bit of a problem. Well, if we don't have enough, then we just put more towards here, which is fine. This is not a problem. Okay. Let's get rid of this. All right. I think this is gonna be better now. I think we have an appropriate amount of capacity to deal with our gravel. Yeah, we're totally doubling that. That's gonna work. And it's going down, it looks. It's actually, it's kind of hovering in the same direction, but we still don't have all of these machines. It will actually start to burn down. And we're starting to see that mining is now the issue. Okay. So So let's go ahead and put some big miners down. We've got large miner deployment complete. Woohoo! Choo-choo. Figured that would not be too difficult. So let's go ahead and do here. Okay. So let's just merge these two guys here. Okay. Good. I think this is all working much, much, much better now. Okay. Then let's put this in, and then we need to put this, and let's just box this up real quick. Honestly, it probably would have been quicker to do this handcrafting, but that's okay. Okay, let's hop on the train and see the next stop, if they're capable of dealing with this. Because they're probably not, to be honest. We do have a little bit in here, so this is good. Base sodium, oh my. I have forgotten how many stations this went to. Still, the gypsum should be good. Oh man. Well... Alright, this actually will be pretty easy. What happens with this? Okay, that gets into textile. So I'm actually going to send you back to there. So we need to send off, okay, let's get rid of this first of all. And then I'm gonna copy, let's do something like this. Yeah, this is gonna work perfectly for our purposes. Even better than I had realized. Okay, let's put the sodium in here. Then this guy needs to be boxed sodium. And sodium sulfate, and this guy needs to be just regular. Okay, so now we're getting everything boxed, and now this is going there, and it is going to go both directions just fine. Okay, where's our train? It's hitting a little bit of traffic. Why don't you come over here, actually? Oh, you're gonna do the full loop. Wow. Don't think a lot of trains go down in this direction. But it's probably handy for things like the full loop. How's our gypsum production? Whoa! We just shipped off a full shipment of gypsum. And we have a whole nother one ready to go. So we're gonna start making insulation like crazy. Good. So now once we get all this unloaded, the next train stop, it is going to be probably pretty similar, and I'm actually going to copy this so we can use this to tweak it however we need to. So let's go to concrete sodium drop-off, and then the next one is going to be the just for electric, but it only needs sodium. It does not need this. Good. Good. How's our insulation coming? Okay, we're actually taking it as boxed. That's good. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill all this. All right, and it can actually be exactly the same station. Good. And there's really not anything else that we need to do with this. So whenever the train finally makes its way back, which it's going to be a little while, uh-oh. We need to go back to the station because we got some problems that we got to deal with there. It looks like we have some unboxed stuff that has infiltrated the output lines. Not a huge surprise. I was not super careful to prevent that. And then the upgrades need to happen, which is less shocking. So good that we're getting everything boxed up. Holy moly, this is a long episode. We're gonna call this done then. I think I probably already said this was a long episode a long time ago, but anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. Appreciate everything you do. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye bye.